Hello, I'm JeffBloodRain and welcome back to the Darkside Detective. So, we did Mouse in Wonderland, Tome Alone, Disorient Express, and now we're back doing Police Farce. So, this Infinity Summer Jam episode, the episodes are supposed to go up at 4, but I didn't have any episodes planned ready for today or Sunday, so it's gonna be another late day. But I promise after today, I'll hopefully be on the right schedule. Twin Lakes Police System, Volume 13, Police Farce. Case summary. Today is my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. Police Farce. Officer Dooley, you ready, detective? Huh? For McNugget's retirement party. Oh no, I gotta sneeze. The caterer has arrived with the cake. Grab your gift and let's go. Dooley, get your mind off food for once. Gift? I thought you'd forget. Don't worry, I put your name on my gift. It's from us. Is it, Dooley? Alright, Dooley. Comments? Hurry up, cake! Pinboard. Detective McQueen, my notes from open cases. The Downtown Ghoulie Man. A possible undead flasher. Mary Jane, a woman appearing in mirrors to other women who look exactly like her. Lycanthropy, a wig made from werewolf hair, which turns others into werewolves when worn. Maybe that should be werewolves. This is my life now. Globe. Let's look at the globe. When all the Darkside stuff is put to bed, I'm going to see the world. And Dolly has nothing to say to that, huh? I actually don't know what's in these. The keys were lost before this became my office. Coat rack. Coat. My trusty coat. Goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. This computer has been here with me since the beginning. The budget won't allow for an upgrade. This was a gift from my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. Really? My folders of weird goings-on in Twin Lakes. Dick Brickman. This is Twin Lakes FM featuring me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents The Weather with me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. If you say so. Alright. Ben. My various attempts to file reports for the things that I've seen. Alright, we can't look at anything else, so let's get out of here. Do you think I'll have my own office one someday? I sure hope so, buddy. I hope so, buddy. I hope so. Bust ceiling fan. Why is this broken? Maybe the motor is bust. I'll have a look at this later. We got fan motor. There's a magnet in here if I can find a way to pop open the tiny latch. Water cooler. A glass of cold, refreshing. Nope. This is warm and oddly colored. Yep. Coffee. Nothing beats the first cup of coffee. If only I had a slice of pie to go with it. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. We received coffee. Java Sweet Joe, Black Oil, Uncle Momo's Morning Surprise, the Liquid Viper, coffee. You just couldn't say coffee? Here you go, Dooley. Oh, thanks, detective. I'm gonna get Dooley hyped up as much as possible. I might as well take another cup. Here you go, Dooley. Let's get him hyped up. Oh, thanks, detective. How long can we keep going with that? Bullpen and McKing's office. This place is fabulous. One day you could be as important as this. You just gotta get yourself that first case. I solve cases all the time. Arresting a giant marshmallow man isn't a case. It's the result of too much coffee. Really, Dooley? Alright, so let's look at the trophies. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. This one looks homemade. Best at not being McQueen. Really? Helmet. McKing wore this for being the best diver on the force. I don't really recall anyone else being allowed to partake. Apart from the hole for the air supply, McKean's trophy is actually a working airtight helmet. If I find a tube, I could get this back in action. Fancy chair. Supports backs. Fancy. His machine has an off button. Impressive. It's full of signed pictures of McCain. Figures. Pottery wheel. There's a space in here for a pottery wheel. McKing, and the chief. I guess these are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. Yep. I'm going to tear that cake a new one. Really, get your mind off the cake for once. Broken wires. Murakami won't care if they're gone. Murakami's broken headphone wires. A reminder of what to get him for his birthday. Officer Murakami's desk. That guy always has some reason to walk around talking to people instead of doing work. Seems Murakami has set a new high score in whatever he's playing. Damn it! How am I meant to get better than him if you keep making me do work? Tell me about that, eh? Really? Fire extinguisher? The pressure seems gone. I should fix it before it's needed. A fire extinguisher with no pressure. Good briefing room. And then we got Detective Wazinski. Detective Wazinski. No talk. Working. Friendly as ever. Wazinski. Go away. Okay, we can go to the stairwell. What'll be from now? Fire! You meant to say surprise, Detective, not fire. Dooley, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Really, Dooley. Pile of gifts. The gifts are on fire, and nobody seems to care. Damn drunken cops. Chief, you really don't see that over there? Hey, I'm going to devour that thing. Chief Scully. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting into it yet. But Chief, really? Is the cake really more important than the fire? Actually, who brought fire? We discussed this last time. No more gifts of fire. Goddamn cops thinking they're Prometheus. Alright, Dooley, what's your opinion? Dooley, there's a fire. The party is on fire. Dooley. We use the same banner for every retirement. Budgets have to be cut somewhere, Detective. Do slash budgets explain why the sprinkler system isn't putting out that fire? That's interesting. Why don't you do some detectiving, Detective? Detecting, Detective. Whiteboard. There is no time for reading whiteboards. It's always time. Okay, Officer Murakami and Detective McNugget. Detective McNugget. 2 days to retirement. 2 days left to retirement, and I'm in a room with an uncontrolled fire. Just like the old gypsy woman said. Officer Murakami. Officer Murakami, I love all the booze we have at these things. What about the fight? Keep your complaining to yourself, Killjoy. Alright, I don't think the sprinklers. Why are the sprinklers broken? What's going on here? A cork pin board covered in paper, 100% file fuel. I need to get this in check in soon. Alright, let's go this way. I need to put that fire out before one to go around. Oh, come on, Billy. I need to repressurize this first. How are we supposed to do that? Whipped cream. Hey, I want extra cream on my slice, Lily. I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. I'd say our health and safety officer would. I'd say our health and safety officer would frown on this hack job, but clearly this station doesn't have one. Whoosh! That's that taken care of. Wait, what's that? The urine. You mean our gift? Dooley, where did you get that? In that mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. We investigated for gremlins. That seems like racial profiling to me. Dooley, we clearly had gremlins, which we then bought and brought to the station. Well then, case closed. Dooley, the lid was burnt off. The gremlins are missing, and the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Dooley, we need to find them before somebody gets hurt. Here, take this. But cake! Dooley, get your mind off the cake for once. Alright, now can we go roam around? Yep. Detective McKing, and he said, hey, that's my kid's candy, give it back. So I told him I was the mayor's husband, then showed him my badge and fined him for obstruction of justice. Dallas, oh, you're so bad. Alright, so we got a bathroom, we got evidence room, we got reception, we got shooting range, and we got the garage. The staff bathroom. So horrible, and people only enter for the most dire emergencies. Hands off, McLean. Something's broke in the evidence store. Probably you and your idiot sidekick's fault. I'm going to fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is all the sweetness I need. Oh, you're so bad. I hate that man. But he's so dreamy. Of course you'd say that, Dilton. That'll be us one day, detective. You'll be McKing, and I'll be Dallas. You know what I mean. No, I don't. It must be so great for you two to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from. Really? I don't have time to talk to you. Isn't there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not whatever, McMame. Live long and prosper, dork. I hate that guy. Reception. Now that I don't need. I find a working extinguisher. First aid kit. There's nothing in here but laxatives. Somebody put them there to suggest us cops are forced. Twin Lakes Police Department. How can I direct your call? Doggy. Officer Cal. Officer Cal. He was meant to be a sniffer dog, but somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. But think of all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarming high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer. Work. Hands off. My lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in work files? So nobody here will touch it. You're a wise man, Banks. Alright. Holding cells, receptionist. Officer Banks, what do you want, detective? Can't you see I've a reception desk to recept that? Banks was my mentor when I joined the police force. That's why they bust me down to desk cop. Alright. Fire hose, holding cells. The hose they use to loop through the ceiling door, handles to lock the place up at night. Chief Scarlet really pulled this place into a sort of order, didn't she? No, she didn't, Dooley. A length of fire hose, so we can combine that with this. Plugging this into here gives me a fully functioning airtight helmet with secure air supply. Hey, it's Tam. I don't remember his voice now. Tam puts his name places so he knows what's his and what's not. Toilet. Try not to toilet your incarceration get you down. Old Tam loves to whittle. Whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can and Tam has. I'm afraid I have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. Did you hear? Now I'm not doing this. I just don't find the toilets all that funny. Quit it. Leave me alone. Stop that. Quit it. Hey, it's Mr. Jones. I don't remember his voice at all. Detective. I'm going to use my detectiving skills and say you're in for solicitation. Impressive. You're a guess. Not his soliciting. Right. Anyway, hand him over, Roy. Hand what over? Your matches and cigars. I wish I'd never met you, detective. Quit it. Detective. Sorry for taking your matches. I'm not sure that you are. Hey, maybe you should be a detective too. Hey, we caught a rat. This guy is in police protection for informing. Really? We put that up to cover the hole a prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way into the rest of the station. Alright, let's move on. So we did that. Let's go to the shooting range. How did you get a gun? Why is everything so unsafe in this station? Junior, pew pew, tee hee hee. That thing has good aim. We should get it on the force. Really. Targets. Junction box. Sprinklers. They're bust. If I want them to work again, I'll need to fix the system in the basement. Junction box. A junction box. Looks like our guys are good enough shots to be stormtroopers. Guess the same. Alright. Hey, detective. Yeah? I think you're a better detective than McKean. Thanks, Dooley. That really means a lot. I think you're a better sidekick than Dallas. I don't have the legs, though. Well, no, but if you did, that'd be theft, wouldn't it? Really? Our government issued block with wheels. There's a serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened. I think this is the junction box for the dispatch room. Well, we didn't visit dispatch, though. The king's car. Seriously, why does he get all of these nice things? A bulletproof sports car? Jerk. I hope they're building a gym down here. I'd love to work out while I'm bunking off work. Dooley. Water valve? Let's get the water flowing again, in case another fire starts. Oh boy. The water pipes run all over the station from the briefing room to the shooting range. But the system seems broken right now. Probably the gremlin's fault. Basically just gotta match this up with the other one. There you go. That's easy. No editing required. The sprinklers should be working now. Gary Pinklin, you ave me out of work. You will. Alright. Piping. Some spare pipes from the work that's happening. Pot of clay. A lump of cold, hard clay. I've no use for this right now. Fences. I think the tiny picket fences really make this place seem homely. Good addition by the chief. Builder. Box. Toolbox. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. Monkey wrench. A tool for adjusting bolts of various size. Nothing to do with monkeys or higher fire hydrants. Builder. Detective McQueen, you don't look very busy. Power tools bust. So Union says I don't work. Gary Plinkman. Not my place to go against Union. You seem familiar. Do I know you? Not that I know of. No. Alright. Let's use this to damage the car right here. Oops. The gremlins have broken everything else around there. I'm sure that if I didn't remove this now, it'd fall off soon anyway. Neither of us believes that, but I'm so into this fight. Fight the system! Dooley, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I'm bringing this place down from the inside. I kind of knew that. Oh, so sad. Sorry, my hand slipped. I did not expect that to happen. Feel bad about it? No. Cool. Alright. So we need to go back to here and get a cup of coffee. Might as well take another cup. One coffee at a time is enough for me. If I need another one later, I can always come back. And we put the laxative in here. Spiked coffee. I like how it turned from a smiley face to frowny face. More potent than the average coffee. And now we give it to Mix Stupid over here. Here you go, dummy. Ha! Keep the coffee coming, lame. I could drink this stuff all day. Oh no. Get out of my way! I hope he's okay in there. The people of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. Really? Alright, let's go check out the evidence room. Now to fix this with my manly skills and muscles. But mostly by finding a way to cheat this magnetic lock. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a dispatch room. I used to work in dispatch until I dispatched the entire force to the sheriff's house trying to order myself some late night pizza. Really, Dooley? My lord. This is the first bit of actual police work I've seen in this place today. Spike, yummy wires. It's trying to hack the database and steal all human info. We should fry him, detective. Interesting idea, but no. The servers for the TLP. Spike, ha, bite, ha. Ouch. Don't get too close, detective. That thing is a biter. I just got... Yeah, thanks, Dooley. Thumbs up. You didn't have to say thumbs up, Dooley. Friday evening, 7 p.m. But crime never sleeps. Us, well, we take shifts, and we're off on public holidays. Gotta take those rest days, detective. Sure do. Mug. It's a mug. A normal, run-of-the-mill mug. I don't know why I feel this need to comment on every item in a room. I don't know much about how all this works, but I know that's not right. Dispatch. Sally. Can't talk now, detective. The system's broken and I can't figure out why. Well, maybe if you look behind you. These drawers are all full of all sorts of rubbish. Like bobby pins. Actually, can I borrow one, Sally? You can just have one. I won't want it back after whatever you do with it. Really smart. Alright, bobby pin. What are we going to use the bobby pin for? I can't remember. Why do we have matches? I don't remember what we need a magnet, but I don't know how to get the magnet. But I think we are going to conclude this episode of the Darkside Detective here. I'm JeffBloodRain. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.